Hey guys, welcome back to the Brain Dump Diaries. Here I speak my mind on the topics our brains try to avoid most of the time. So today's brain dump is about the famous self sabotage spiral, the procrastination paradox, or what I like to call it is the Procras-Trap. Okay, so we all know the feeling. You have a certain task, that one email you have to mail today, that exam that you got to prepare for, that laundry mountain sitting in the chair for days. And your brain does this beautiful, insane thing where it draws up a contract, a legally binding one sided contract that says we shall start at 5 minutes, promise. And that 5 minutes is the biggest, most elaborate lie we tell ourselves every single day. I mean, my brain becomes a motivational speaker in those 5 minutes. It says, no, we can't start this assignment yet. The vibes are all wrong. We need to reset the entire house first. Only then you will have the capacity to do the task. It's absolutely mental, right? Because then I find myself doing the most random stuff. I'm talking about reorganizing my spice rack alphabetically. I'm cleaning the insides of my microwave. I mean, stuff that hasn't even been touched since the last time I had a major deadline. I'm literally doing all this work just to avoid doing the one job that would make my life easier. And here's the paradox that drives me nuts. The efforts that you put into avoiding the work is often way more work than the actual task itself. Seriously, think about it. I spent 20 minutes last week searching for YouTube about the perfect focus playlist. Then another 10 minutes looking up a study and the correlation between certain music frequencies and the productivity it generates in you. That's another half an hour. I could have returned the first three slides of the damn presentation in that time. It's like our subconscious brain is scared of the commitment. It sees write a 10-page report and screams, Abort, abort. We will just clean the grout in the bathroom instead. It's less existential. And what's the worst part? We don't even enjoy the avoidance work. You are not happily scrubbing the bathroom. In fact, you are scrubbing it with a constant tiny voice in your head, going like, you should be doing that thing with a deadline. You're wasting your time deliberately. Stop now. And we choose to avoid that tiny voice every single time. And it doesn't matter if you're pulling a double shift in life as a student or parent or that 40-year-old cousin drowning in spreadsheets. We all share the same brain glitch. It's the moment your body hits the sofa and this invisible shield of I deserve this break pops up. You know, imagine you get home after a 10-hour shift. Okay, your main task is unpack your lunchbox, put your mobile on charge, and take a soothing bath actually. But doing the absolutely required task is the issue here. That's what your brain avoids. You rather choose to watch one comfort episode of an old sitcom or a real time fresh episode of Big Boss. And then you spend an hour scrolling through the houses you can't even afford on a property app. Next thing you know, it's midnight, the lunchbox has become a biohazard, and you're actively sabotaging tomorrow's life. I mean, why, brain, why? And these are the activities where we shine actually. The just 5 more minutes, please, turns into a 3-hour deep dive into a stranger's old Instagram profile from maybe 2018. You have suddenly become an internet detective. You know a random person's birth date, what they ate today, the hell you even know their dog's name, their favorite vacation spot, but you can't remember the date of your exams or their presentation submission. I call this a full time, high effort distraction. We humans, we are masters of displacement activity. And that's when the self doubt creeps in actually. When the switch flips off, that little voice in your brain comes back and whispers, "See, you are lazy. The burst of energy you had yesterday, it was a fluke. You're not cut out for this. You need more rest. Let's watch one more episode." But here's the thing that hit me the other day, and I'm just dumping it. That the moment you realize you're doing avoidance work, you have already won because you have caught yourself. It's not a sign that you're lazy, it's in fact a sign that you're just stressed. Your brain is trying to trick you into a low stakes task to avoid a high stakes one. So, the fix here isn't to suddenly become a productivity guru. No one has time for that. The fix is to microdose the tasks. Just tell yourself, I will write 2 sentences. I will reply to that email without looking at the body first. I will give 2 minutes to myself. I will take time to sit down and relax without touching my cell phone. I will certainly try to unpack my lunchbox first and definitely put at least 5 to 6 pieces of clothing out of the laundry chair into the washing machine. I mean, lower the bar so low that it feels almost embarrassing to fail. And that, my friends, is the only lie my brain will actually accept. The 5 minutes lie is real. Believe me, it's an insane coping mechanism, but it's part of the chaos. So that's the brain dump for today. If you are a fellow brain dumper who's probably had a PhD in avoidance tactics, let me know in the comments. Tell me the absolutely weirdest thing you have cleaned, organized, or researched just to avoid that one thing you were supposed to be doing. Please hit that subscribe button if you want to keep exploring the glorious messy chaos of the human mind. Let's keep this conversation going. Until then, keep your spice rack organized. Remember to unpack your lunchbox. Please clear the laundry chair. Until then, peace out. Thank you so much.